Episode 5, The Wisdom of Slowing Down, Nervous System Recovery, and Rest. Greetings and namaste, beautiful soul, and welcome to Yoga PodClass. I'm Chelsea Leal Kennedy, your guide, friend, and fellow traveler on this journey of embodied wellness. This isn't just a podcast, it's a sacred space where we begin to practice the kind of yoga that begins off the mat, in your breath, your body, your nervous system, your everyday life. I'm a trauma-informed yoga instructor, a somatic mindfulness mentor, and a survivor. My work comes from a deep place of lived experience, healing, and faith. And so does this podcast. Each episode, we explore the sacred connection between ancient wisdom and modern science through movement, meditation, breath, and awareness to help you return to your body as a safe and sovereign space. During this time, I invite you to focus on your breath, how it takes up space inside of your body, lengthening your ears away from your shoulders, creating a long spine, noticing the supports beneath you, the atmosphere and the ether around you. Please be safe. You are responsible for your own practice. Let's begin. What if slowing down is the most productive thing you could do today? In a culture addicted to urgency, honoring your body's natural rhythms is honestly quite an act of rebellion. This episode invites you to pause and reconnect with the rhythm of your nervous system. Let's dive in. The sacred pause. Today, we explore the yoga limb of pratyahara, the conscious withdrawal of the senses, not to disconnect, but to reconnect inward. In English, this means turning our attention away from the external distractions and back to our inner landscape, our inner world. We also lean into dhyana, which is meditation. True meditation doesn't mean clearing the mind. It means creating space for witness, compassion, and rest. Modern neuroscience tells us that intentional rest allows the parasympathetic nervous system to engage, allowing cortisol to lower, and supporting cellular repair. When we rest in stillness, the default mode network, DMN, resets, restoring cognitive clarity, improving memory, and emotional regulation. Somatic stillness, that's breathing in with awareness, right, activates interoception, the brain's ability to sense internal signals, which is key for trauma recovery. So we're rebuilding that mind-body connection and being able to honor, oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I need to take a drink of water, instead of ignoring those cues, which often happens as a result of trauma. So as you continue to sit in, rest in, relax in, breathe into being, I invite you to soften between the eyebrows. And today, finding a supported reclined position, either laying down, you can have legs up the wall or on a chair, bolster under your knees. or on your back with your feet resting in constructive rest. And I invite you to begin scanning the body slowly from the crown of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes, the feet. Following your scan with your breath, notice the back of the head, the sides, the front of the forehead, down the cheekbones to the jaw. Is there tension at the base of the skull? Allowing the eyes, the jaw, the neck to soften. Shoulders melting down, arms heavy, palms open. Scanning down through the collarbones and the shoulders, the ribs, the heart space, the lungs, the diaphragm, and all of the muscles in between, the intercostals, which are in between your ribs. Allowing your belly to soften, allowing and feeling your breath move your body. Down through the hips, into the upper legs, the thighs, the glutes, the hamstrings, in and around the knees. What do you notice? Can you feel warmth, tingling, numbness, or coolness, or nothing at all? Noticing the calves and the shins, the inner and outer lower leg to the ankles, the soles of your feet to the pinky toes and the ring toes, the middle toes and the index toes and the big toes. Bring your attention to our hands, up and around the wrists, the forearms, the elbows, the upper arm into the shoulders. Inhale, we're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold for 1, exhale for 6. And as we do this, saying to yourself, either out loud or silently, I give myself permission to slow down. Optional if you want to grab a lightweight or fold a blanket on the belly to ground and soothe the vagus nerve, you're welcome to do so. Allowing yourself to just enter into just even 10% more of a relaxed state. As you breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4. Hold. Exhale 6, 5. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. I give myself permission to slow down. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Continuing scanning through the body, slowly from the crown of the head, down through the temples, the front of the head, the back of the head. Noticing the sensations in the face, behind the eyes, the nose, the teeth, the tongue. Watching the breath move your body as you continue to scan down through the neck, into the shoulders, down through the arms, to the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the pinky fingers, the ring fingers, the middle fingers, the index fingers and the thumb, the backs of the hands and the palms of the hands. Scanning in and around the torso, the heart space, down through the digestive organs, really taking your time. The shoulders, the collarbones, the ribs, the lungs, the intercostal muscles, the heart, the diaphragm, the intestines, the liver, the gallbladder, the kidneys, the pancreas, the stomach, the colon, the bladder, the adrenal glands that sit on top of your kidneys, the appendix, down through the hips, the pelvis, femur, the deep bones of the legs that go into the hips, the knees, down the shins, to the ankles, to the toes. Continuing to count your breath, inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 1, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 1, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I forgot the hold there. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I give myself permission to slow down, inviting that smile, that permission to not be perfect, to also extend to you. Continue to scan all the way from the crown of the head, down through the neck and the shoulders, through the torso, through the hips, down the legs, down the arms, to the hands, all the way down to the toes. Staying with your breath and remaining here for as long as you like, following the waves and sensation, rest and return. When you honor your need for rest, you remind your body that it's safe in stillness. In this stillness, we remember our wholeness. Thank you for showing up to this practice today. Thank yourself for showing up and the body for carrying you through all that it has. As you continue to let the effects of your practice integrate over your mind, body, and being, I want to offer a few integration everyday tips, such as building a 5-minute rest ritual into your afternoon or bedtime routine, setting phone reminders that say, you are allowed to slow down. I invite you to practice sense withdrawal by taking a quiet walk without headphones. The yogi quote of the day: rest is not idleness. It is a sacred pause that restores. Author unknown. And another: in the silence of rest, we hear the truth of our hearts. I want to leave you with some journal prompts an affirmation. If you need to get a pen and paper, grab it. Just think about it, mull it over. But I do invite you to journal. Where in my day am I rushing? What would it look like to soften into presence instead? The affirmation, I give myself permission to rest, reset, and receive. You don't have to do this alone. Inside the EEL Health and Wellness app, E@L, Health and Wellness app, pronounced eel like the ocean creature, you'll find a sanctuary of restoration, habit tracker for mindfulness and recovery, breath and somatic rest practices, meditation library for nervous system healing, the Eel Haven, the current for our 100-day membership members, and the ripple effect communities for those that join in the signature transformation course. You're also invited to book one-on-one sessions with me, custom sessions, couples work, teamwork, emotion code healing, or talk about planning or signing up for a retreat. Take your next steps at our website, h3alealus.online, and keep flowing off the mat and into real life. Till next time, breathe into being. Namaste.